Sorry, it's a little bit dark in here. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Sagittarius. Sagittarius, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Sagittarius as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. All right, I feel like I haven't did a Sagittarius reading in so long because I took a break on my channel for most of February to early March, like with the monthly reading. So that's why y'all are like, where is this sign? Like, where are you? I'm here. So quick shout out to my Patreon. That's where I release all the early access readings. That's where most of my readings go first before I release them on YouTube these days. So if you're like, where's my sign? They're most likely on Patreon already. Okay. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Let's see what you need to release and what signs you have coming towards you. So I already did your pre-shuffle. You got surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Also, I'm in a different location. I know you guys have noticed. This is my New York location. This is my grandparents' house. So if you're like, where are you? That's where I am. And I don't have a desk here, so you can't see the cards, but I'll show them to you. So passion, Sagittarius. Some of you are thinking too hard about something. This is kind of similar to what I was telling Capricorn yesterday. You're thinking too hard about a goal instead of just letting your body feel through it and just enjoying it and just being able to indulge in the experience. You're thinking too much about, you know, Sagittarius is very long-term thinker, okay, very big picture oriented. And so thinking too much about the future can really kill the fun of the now. So think about that. For some signs, you got 999. Y'all get this like every month. Like, how many cycles are y'all gonna be closing out? Like, there's some cycle that's really close to ending. I don't know if y'all are prolonging it or it's just that type of cycle that's taking forever to close. Like something that's just, you're almost to the end of that, but it's not there yet. It's coming though. Okay, profound lessons are at hand. Look out for seeing the number 999. Completion of a cycle is near. So there is something that you are completing, and I got the other cards, bones, indestructible, and I clarified it by hats, rolls. So some of you are, maybe you have to like really destroy like a cycle in your life. And maybe you're scared that you're going to lose a part of yourself, but your soul can never be destroyed. Okay. You are a soul having a human experience. And in this lifetime, you're going to have many different roles. So be willing to embrace a new role. If you feel like it's exciting and it's fun or it's different, but your brain is like, this is just like, this is too much. Surrender to passion and just indulge and just enjoy the new role that you are getting into in your life. Okay, be passionate and excited. All right, so now we're gonna use my everything deck. That's my new deck that I have, that I made with all types of words and such. So let's see, what are the themes for Sagittarius at this time? Sagittarius, wow, we got relationship, commitment, we got self-love. Some of you are in a relationship with yourself. You're committing to yourself. Self-employed, meant to be. Okay, similar to what Capricorn had. Let's see what else we got. We got communication. Okay, let's get one more card. Okay, we got 17 dozen. Let's get just one more card for Sagittarius, and I'll tell you everything that came out here. Okay, so here's the themes we got. First, we got all different types of themes. We got love, relationships, we got money, we got other. Okay, so the first thing that came out, you have name starts with A. So your name could be Ashley, Ashton, something like that. When I was making this card, I did not know I was spelling out like a Ashley or something like that. It's A-S-H or L. So your name can start with one of those letters, your first, middle, or last name, or you can have these letters in your name, A, S, H, or an L. So this can be you, or this can be somebody that you're dealing with, or you're going to be dealing with. Okay. So I do feel like many of you are going to be practicing self-love right now, or maybe you're making a commitment to love yourself fully until the right person comes towards you. But you do have a relationship or a commitment that's going to be coming in, that's meant to be. Just like I was telling Capricorn, if you have Capricorn placements, this is definitely your message here. But a lot of things focusing on self first, and the more you do that, the better. Okay, and then you have house, moving. So some of you are going to be moving very soon. Maybe that's the cycle you're waiting for. Maybe you're waiting to move out or move in somewhere, or you're trying to get a new house, relocate, and you are going to be. So just hang on a little bit longer if you're like in a situation where you're living somewhere you don't want to be living, or it's hard for you to live there. You're going to get out of it. Okay, you are. And for many of you, when you move out, you'll be actually able to do the self-employed thing you want to do. Some of you are very restricted in your home environment. Maybe you're just saving right now. But for some of you, maybe you're either going to be moving in when you're in a relationship with someone, or maybe you're going to be moving out of an abusive household, anything like that. But you are going to be moving. I'm thinking like closer to the summer is what I'm hearing. So yeah, self-employed. Others of you are going to be able to be more self-employed when you get out of your current space and into a space that's more able for you to move around. And there's communication around this. So you could be talking to somebody about taking things to the next level in some way, or moving to a different state or location. Okay, so those are the themes that are currently present for Sagittarius. Now let's pull some tarot. I don't say it like that, but it's just funny. Tarot. Oh man, it's just funny. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's happening for Sagittarii. How does Sagittarius placements feel at this time? Sagittarius Sun, Seven of Swords. That's how y'all feel? Why is that? Okay, tell me more about Sagittarius. I'm getting you can't run. You can run, but you can't hide. Okay, you got the Death card in reverse. Some of you are running from an ending of some sorts. Maybe you're just trying to like hold on to it as long as you can. For others of you, it's like you want an ending, but for some, it could be like, you know, that something has to change, and it's kind of starting to scare you, I feel like. You got Scorpio energy here. You could have Scorpio placements. I don't know. I heard a Scorpio moon in my head, but Death card in reverse. And this was clarifying the Seven of Swords as well as the Star card in reverse. We got Aquarius. So, yeah, for some of you Sagittarians, there is something that you're trying to prolong, possibly avoid. You know, you have to face it. It's some type of resistance to a change in your life. And I think that's why you have the 999 card here, because there is some new role or some cycle that is ending in your life, whether it's a cycle that you've been avoiding for a while or it's one you've been in for a long time. I kind of feel like we grow accustomed to the cycles we're in, even if it's a very challenging cycle or it's like a period where we're very frustrated. We just get used to that. And so thinking about being free from that feels uncomfortable, even if that's something that sounds really good. Logically, when you think about it, you're like, wait, this is all I've known. This is it. Like, this is everything that I've been doing. This is the situation I've been in, the job I've been in, the relationship I've been in for this long. What do I do next? That's like the biggest question I'm hearing in my head, is like, what do I do next? Okay. And so some of you are kind of scared. Maybe you're losing faith in something, maybe losing faith in yourself. And you're just like, what am I going to do now? You got Temperance card here. Patience, and this is also your card, Sagittarian card. So for many of you, the only thing that you can really focus on is just your emotions and balancing out those and practicing being patient and just following the path and step by step. But you can't avoid something that's meant to end in your life. You can't avoid moving to the next level. It's like you can avoid it for a period of time, but eventually you're going to get pushed out of that. Okay. But you are moving here, 9 of Pentacles, and this is teaching you guys like more independence. So, you know, it's funny because Sagittarius is a sign of expansion, ruled by Jupiter, growth and abundance and all those things. But even still, even you can get like uncomfortable when you're pushed. Look at this. Fool card just fell out here. So, I've been seeing a lot of recurring message for Sagittarius over the last few months about you guys moving into new opportunities a lot, and it's scary. Okay, even if it's something that you feel very drawn to do, it still may be uncomfortable, and maybe you're still trying to stay where you're comfortable at, but that's not where the growth is going to happen. All right, what else we got for Sagittarius before we get some advice for you? What else for Sagittarius before we get some advice. Okay, we got the Devil card, Capricorn here again. Capricorn energy is very strong. Look at this. We got the King and Queen of Cups. This could be about a relationship. Like many of you have been single for a very long time, and then you're going to get an opportunity to be with somebody, and you're like, oh, hold on. I wasn't ready. This is different. This is new. It's something that's very different and new for you. Even if it's something that you really, really wanted, or you thought you wanted, or you wanted. It's something that's good though. It's something that's meant to be. What they said, meant to be. It's like, if for some of you, it's going to be self-employment after working with a company for a period of years. That's something you want, but it feels very strange. For others of you, it's going to be a relationship or a commitment. Somebody that you're committing to, and that feels very strange. For others of you, it could be you're single now after being with somebody. That feels very strange. It feels different. It feels weird. For others of you, it's you're moving. And that feels weird. It feels different. And it's a new beginning. It's something that you kind of have to take with a free-spirited, lighthearted approach if you want to survive. If you don't want to sink, you got to sink or swim. But it is a period of your life that's meant to be, okay? So you're meant to have different stages in your life, different roles. Sometimes you're meant to be single. Some years you're meant to be in a relationship. Some years you're meant to be here, there, everywhere. But this isn't something you can avoid, okay? This is something you have to look at as, this is just a new chapter in my life. This is just another stage in my life. This is just something else. It's not where I have to stay forever. Okay. This is just a new experience. Maybe I'm not used to being emotionally open. Maybe I'm not used to being vulnerable like that. But don't keep yourself chained and locked to just one role that you're supposed to play in your life. You're not meant to just play one role, because then it loses the excitement. Okay, when you're overthinking it and you're thinking too much about like, this isn't what I did before. It's not supposed to be what you did before. Okay, it's not. And the more you think about it, instead of just enjoying it and listening to that excitement that comes in initially, and you just don't jump right in, you're going to feel very chained. Okay, so that's that. Let's look at some advice here for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right. What's the advice? Ooh, not me about to rip my cards up. Sometimes when I'm shuffling, like they don't shuffle and they just like crack. Okay, what's the advice for Sagittarius? Please, Sun, Moon, Rising. Woo! All right, hold on. Everybody's trying to talk at the same time. Oh, geez. Queen of Pentacles, come here. What's the advice for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Ooh, North Node and South Node. 5 of Wands. 9 of Cups. What's the advice for Sagittarius at this time? Uh-oh. What's the advice for Sag? Now nothing wants to come out. 6 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles came out twice. So for many of you, this is like a spiritual type of experience, a spiritual lesson. And I think many of you are just afraid. When it comes down to it, you can always be afraid of new things, even if it's something that you wanted. You got the Page of Wands as your advice. So, you know, start from the bottom. Start as a student and learn your way up. Many of you are intimidated, could be by this experience, this new experience, or you feel like you need to just know everything there is to know the first day that you're doing it. Like it's the first day in a relationship. You're like, oh my gosh, I need to be an expert here. First day at a new job, need to be an expert. No. You don't. Okay, so take it one step at a time. Use your boundaries when you feel uncomfortable. Okay, so that's what boundaries are meant for. It's meant for you when you feel like you need to move at your own pace. That's where you tell people, this is what I can do right now and this is what I can't do. All right, but many of you, this is an experience in emotions, in relationships. This is an experience that's meant to take you to the next level. You're meant to travel. You're meant to develop. You're meant to grow here. Okay, don't fear the loss of it. Try to just enjoy it while it's here. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. For many of you, this is about money. It's about growing in a new way, spiritually. These are spiritual lessons for emotions and for growth and abundance here is what I'm getting. So yeah, it's also just teaching you about your independence and about elevating in a new way and being able to enjoy standing on your own 2 feet and not depending on the comfort of what you were previously doing. All right, so that's what we got for you, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comment down below. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.